blame game in Maharashtra continues. The former Chief Minister Ashok Chavan has blamed Vilasrao Deshmukh for the Aadarsh scam. In fact, deposing before the probe panel, Chavan said that as Revenue Minister, he did not have powers to allot land. Only the Chief Minister had the authority. At the time, the Chief Minister was Deshmukh. Chavan was Revenue Minister when the scam took place, and the former Chief Minister Vilasrao Deshmukh has blamed Chavan for the scam, claiming that he was the one who signed the letter of intent for Aadarsh Housing. The CBI says that it was under Chavan's instructions that the civilians were included in the housing scheme meant for the Kabul martyrs' families. Let me go across to Vidya, who joins us for more in the story. Vidya, ever since the hearing on the Aadarsh scam began before the panel, you have all these top politicians passing the buck and blaming each other for it, but on more than one occasion the blame has landed on Vilasrao Deshmukh's doorstep.
Well, it certainly seems so. In fact, the first day of this week that we had seen Sushil Kumar Shinde deposing before Aadarsh Commission, he had specifically said that the letter of intent was signed by Vilasrao Deshmukh. So entirely it was not his, he was to be blamed. When Vilasrao Deshmukh came, to depose before the court, he actually specifically said that he had signed. Only after the letter was signed, the file was signed by the Revenue Minister and the Finance Minister. At that point, the Revenue Minister was Ashok Chavan. So certainly, the buck kept being passed every time. And now that Ashok Chavan is deposing before the court, he has said that it was entirely done by Vilasrao Deshmukh because he was the one who had it was his department, the Urban Development Department, which had actually said that, at this moment a letter of intent can be given out, and the MOEF from the MOEF can be taken in later. So certainly, these are the aspects that everyone looks at, and at this moment everyone is just thinking that since the entire passing of the buck is happening, it is only at the time of the argument where the lawyers will be presenting their cases, and only later when the court passes an order will everyone get to know what exactly.
Vidya, how many more days before the hearing goes on? How many more days before the hearing goes on, and how many more politicians are going to be called in for this hearing by the panel?
Well, most of the politicians gets over with Ashok Chavan's deposition on Monday, which is, since the court wasn't functioning post-lunch today. So it has been postponed to Monday, where Ashok Chavan will be presenting himself before the commission and will be passing an order, deposing before this entire court again.
All right, Vidya. Thank you very much for joining us with that update.